Hello and welcome to One Man One Life. This is a video of me and my friends doing the North Coast 500. We took 7 days to do the trip in total, but that includes driving from London to Scotland and Scotland back to London. The plan was we drove from London to Preston where we stayed overnight. Then we moved from Preston to the services on the M6 at Lancaster where we met up with the rest of the guys. From there, the plan was drive up to Fort William where we stopped for our lunch, which was going to be the start of our North Coast 500. Once we arrived in Fort William, chilled out for a while. Now from Fort William, we drove to Loch Carron on the west side of Scotland, and we stayed in a beautiful bed and breakfast overnight before heading off to do the Applecross run. So we headed off from our accommodation about 8 AM in the morning and headed for the cafe right at the start of the Applecross route. So we had tea and cake, took a few photographs, and then we headed off to Applecross. What's been the best bit so far? We haven't done this bit yet. I mean, the accommodation last night was just something else, wasn't it?
Shout, whoever found that did a really good job.
He's amazing.
And needs commending.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Like a thumbs up on YouTube
What
or
you don't
something.
want after that drive is to be in a shithole.
No.
And that was ultimate luxury, really.
What I can't understand is that couple, they can't really enjoy this, can they? Because he must be he's that pissed. All his concentration must be just on keeping the car in a straight line, mustn't it?
I'm pleased I haven't had a second bottle of wine.
Yeah, I would have, but
Yeah.
Well, if Bradley had brought a bolt, we'd have had some, wouldn't we?
lucky I didn't. You got me to thank for that, haven't you? You feel better for
At
it.
least Motone's doing it.
Not advisable.
No.
Ruin your engine.
He's gone halfway up and he's come back.
Yeah, well, we don't know that, do we? It's, you know, when we stopped last night, sort of thought, is it going to get any better than this?
It is.
And then
As
the
we
following
coming
day,
in-
it's like this.
The first 10 minutes of coming out, then it said single track road. You knew then
Yeah.
that it was going to be.
Yeah.
And then you look either side and you just want to stop every single minute.
Yeah.
Take pictures of it like that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you can't.
That's why
You can't take
You
it.
can almost do two people in a car, because
Yeah.
at least one person can be taking
Yeah,
videos
yeah.
of one person.
That's why I said to Mike, put on your GoPros, because that's amazing
Yeah.
footage coming in.
The thing is, you could get inundated with footage, because what do you do with it?
Yeah.
By the time you cropped it all out and just took the best bits.
I think sometimes it's a case of switching everything off and just taking it in. Because
True.
Mike's like me, thinking, where's the next shot, where's the next shot? You need to sometimes just sit back and just think, I'm just going to take it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing you can do is take a picture of something, then it's over, it's finished.
Yeah.
You haven't actually
missing
seen it
out.
through your eyes.
Yeah, you've not actually looked over it. Like,
Well, I think this is a good bit about the rest of the trip, isn't it? Because now we've got 10 hours to do 70 miles, haven't we? So, you know.
The fact is, we didn't expect the following day to be
Any
as
better.
good as the previous.
I know.
And
Well,
it
you
is
just
looking better.
you think how much better can it get, and you think this is the best now, and then you go around the corner and you think I'm a liar.
Yeah.
when I came out of where we stayed last night and came up, and then you saw that view and that view, and the single track road.
Yeah.
Is there a weight restriction on these chains? I feel a little fragile.
I think you're goodbye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Ooh, jeez. It is. It's exceeding my expectations.
Yeah.
It is amazing. The thing is, I watched loads of YouTube videos on people doing this, and they all talk about how awesome the scenery is, but you know, your GoPros and whatever, they just cannot.
No, I think
Can't take it.
I said it.
No,
Right.
it's
Sitting
just.
on that deck, looking over the loch and the mountains. I don't think a picture can quite capture that. And,
I'll
you
send
have
it
to
to
get-
Abby.
and this is something for you, mate. that picture in your mind, you can't put it on this.
No, you're right.
No, you can only try
Spoken
and.
about
Yeah.
this morning.
That experience.
No, it's true.
You can't put that on the internet. Well, you can, but is it gonna actually?
You can't take that view.
No, you can't.
Sent one to Abby last night, mate. I was like, don't look at her, mate. She's, oh yeah, really nice, but when you're there.
We got up in the morning, had our breakfast, and set out early to Applecross. Now, I expected the journey to the cafe to be quite a distance. In reality, it was a 10-minute drive. So we drove to the cafe, we had a slice of cake and some coffee, and then we headed out on the Applecross route. Even though it says it's not suitable for motorhomes, there are so many struggling their way around. We literally drove 50 yards from the cafe and we stopped just to look at the scenery. Again, put the drone up. The scenery is absolutely breathtaking. I've never seen anything like it of all the places I've been. So if you're heading to Applecross and you are a bit apprehensive about doing the single track route, I would highly recommend it. And after a good drive, you end up in Applecross village, where there's a pub called the Applecross Inn. Beautiful food. So we stopped there for maybe an hour and a half, had some lunch, took some photographs, had a little chat, and then we moved on. We hadn't got much further when we reached these big Highland cattle that was standing in the road. They didn't want to move, so we just had to sit and wait. So after 20 minutes of waiting, we finally got underway again, and then we stopped. Saw a beautiful loch, not a clue what the name of it is, so we stopped there for a while, just had a little rest. We're in no rush. We were giving ourselves 80 miles a day, and we were planning on about 10 hours driving, so we wasn't rushing. It was just a case of stopping, taking some pictures, getting some aerial footage, moving on, and we were just stopping wherever we fancied. And in hindsight, I'm glad we planned it that way, because the scenery, you want to stop every 10 minutes because you come around the corner and there's a beautiful view. So you stop, put the drone up, take some pictures, just have a chill out, and then move on. It's absolutely awesome. Today we're heading up to Ullapool. We're going to the Smooth Caves and we're going to do some zip wiring, and then hopefully go to Cocoa Mountain for what everybody describes as the best hot chocolate in the world. This morning we got up, we were stopping in a bed and breakfast right by the side of the loch. So we got up and we flew the drone and got a bit of footage, had a little walk. Last night we walked along the side of the loch into town, had a nice meal, So now, yeah, we're just heading up to Ullapool. One of the drivers has had to go home. He's had a bit of a bereavement in his family, so he's had to turn back, which is unfortunate. So I guess we're going to have to do this drive again. But hey, c'est la vie. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Roads are beautiful, weather's beautiful, scenery is absolutely breathtaking. And it's so much fun driving with the guys. So much fun. Anyway, I'll catch up with you when we get to Smooth Caves.
Right. Have you seen it on the way here? There's a few people who had their like sunchairs out and their feet up.
Yeah.
All those views. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming down that last stretch, that was beautiful.
The roads are quite good.
Right, here we go. This is dark chocolate and raspberry.
They are too good, aren't they? So we're getting a bit excited about these chocolates.
We're gonna have to go get some.
They are good, trust me.
Oh man,
Absolutely stunning.
that's good.
Is that a barcode at the
There's a
top?
whiskey one in there, which is...
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go for chocolate.
No,
Is it the
quiche.
best? Is it the
The
best?
quiche. The chocolate is, yeah.
I can't stop drinking it.
Try that. That's dark chocolate.
Is it? Sorry, I finished. Then you try it.
No, don't worry.
We don't care about you. Don't care about you, Brad. Right, what was this one? Turkish Delight, wasn't it? Lemon Turkish Delight.
I don't think you're a favourite of that. You can know what
You can...
in the dark.
I like that better than the raspberry, yeah. And I am a bit of a raspberry fan.
Do you like mint chocolate?
No.
Because the mint one's quite something. It's refreshing.
I like vodka, mint and soda water and ice. As a part of this journey, our plan was to go to Cocoa Mountain. Allegedly, it's supposed to serve the best hot chocolate in the world. I've seen quite a few videos where people have agreed that, yeah, it's the best hot chocolate in the world. And it is. It's amazing. We had hot chocolate, we had quiche, and we had some chocolates as well. So I'm a bit sugared out, but amazing. If you're doing this trip, North Coast 500, put it on your list, because I had it on the list, one of the things, because so many people rated it. You gotta go there. It's great. Really is great. Anyway, now we're heading to... Sorry, I've just seen a nice Porsche. And we're just heading to Smooth Caves. So we'll catch up with you when we arrive there. It's supposed to be 2 miles, but I feel like I've done 2 miles already. It's been quite an easy drive today. We've done about 69 miles, give or take. Crazy roads. So good. But the whole trip's been phenomenal. If you're thinking about going, you've got to do it. When I was organising this trip, I had great expectations. But actually being on it, it's far better than I anticipated. And sometimes you think, oh yeah, this is going to be brilliant, and it never kind of lives up to it. But this is something else.
I was going to say, yeah. That's more fun.
He's got his wellies on. He's now here we have two strange humans that are paddling in water.
Is it?
That's awesome.
Have you two? Franco, a seasoned miner.
He's awesome.
Oh, I'm filming at 4K. Fuck.
Is that a new one?
Yeah.
Is that where we walked through earlier?
No, that was through there on that boat, wasn't it? Are we going through? I'll go.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movie.